What would you do if a child's desperate voice pierced your loneliest night, begging you to save a stranger you'd never met? Dr. Anna Smith had lost everything: her career, her reputation, her faith in love, until a 3 a.m. phone call on a snow-covered night in Cedar Falls dragged her back into the chaos she thought she'd escaped. It wasn't just a cry for help. It was fate, disguised as a child's plea. But as Anna pressed her hands against the stranger's still chest, unaware she was fighting to save billionaire Ryan Carter, she couldn't know that this single act of mercy would unravel a buried secret and lead her heart straight into the storm. If powerful stories of love, loss, and redemption move you, hit that like button. It helps more people discover love stories worth telling. Drop a comment telling us where you're watching from. We love connecting with you. And be sure to subscribe and ring that bell, because every story I share is chosen to make you feel something real. Snow fell like tears from heaven, blanketing the quiet town of Cedar Falls in pristine white. The streetlights cast long shadows across Main Street as Dr. Anna Smith sat alone in the hospital break room, her hands trembling despite the warmth. The 12-hour emergency shift had drained every ounce of her strength, but it wasn't exhaustion that broke her. It was the devastating betrayal that shattered her world 3 months ago. Michael, her boyfriend of 4 years, had been living a lie. Today's social media post showed him grinning beside another woman, as if Anna had never existed. She closed her eyes, fighting back the pain that threatened to consume her. The fluorescent lights hummed overhead while winter wind whistled through window cracks. Cedar Falls, nestled between snow-covered mountains, felt like a beautiful prison, peaceful yet suffocating in its isolation. Anna pulled on her dark coat, ready to escape to her empty apartment. It was nearly 3 a.m. when her phone shattered the silence. An unknown local number flashed on the screen. "Hello?" A tiny, trembling voice responded. A child, maybe 5 years old. "Are you a doctor?" Anna's breath caught. "Yes, I'm a doctor." "Who is this? What's wrong?" "My daddy." The girl's voice cracked with terror. "He can't breathe right. I'm so scared. Can you help us?" Anna's heart clenched. 7 years of emergency medicine hadn't prepared her for the raw desperation in this child's voice. "Where are you? What happened to your dad?" "I don't know," the child sobbed, her cries mixing with howling wind. "He's on the floor. I called 911, but nobody answered. I found your number in his phone. Please come." Anna gripped the phone tighter. This made no sense. Her number wasn't listed publicly, but the child's voice was real, desperate, undeniable. "What's your name? What's your dad's name?" "I'm Lily," came the tiny reply. "My daddy is Ryan Carter. We live on Oak Street. There's a red light in our window. Please come." Oak Street. Anna knew that quiet suburban road lined with scattered houses among snowy fields. "Lily, I'm coming right now. Stay close to your dad, but don't try to move him. If he wakes up, tell him to breathe slowly. I'll be there as fast as I can." Anna ran through the parking lot, her SUV engine roaring to life. Weak heat hit her face as she pulled onto the icy road. Snow fell harder now, clinging to her windshield wipers. Cedar Falls in winter felt otherworldly, silent and lonely, as if the entire town slept under a blanket of snow. Houses passed by with faint glows behind drawn curtains. Anna tried to recall the name Ryan Carter. She'd lived in Cedar Falls for 3 years, but had never heard of him. Maybe he was one of those private residents who kept to themselves. But why would her number be in his phone? Oak Street appeared after 10 minutes of careful driving, winding through snow-laden pine trees. Anna slowed, scanning for the red light Lily mentioned. Then she saw it. A 2-story wooden house with a steep roof covered in snow, red light glowing from a downstairs window like a beacon in the darkness. She parked and grabbed her medical bag, hurrying to the door. Her breath formed white clouds in the freezing air. "Lily, it's Anna, the doctor. Can you open the door?" The door opened instantly. A small girl with messy blonde hair stood shivering in teddy bear pajamas, her big blue eyes red and swollen. "You came," Lily whispered, as if she couldn't believe it. "Daddy's in there." Anna stepped inside, bringing winter's chill with her. The house was warmer, but felt hollow. A weak fire flickered in the fireplace, casting shadows on old wooden walls. On the floor near the sofa lay a motionless man, face pale, lips tinged blue. Anna knelt beside him, setting down her medical bag. He looked about 35 with messy dark hair, wearing a sweater and jeans. She immediately recognized acute respiratory distress, possibly anaphylactic shock. "Lily, stand over there for me," Anna said, calm but firm. The girl nodded, stepping back with her stuffed bear. Anna checked his pulse and placed her hand on his chest. Weak heartbeat, shallow breathing. She pulled out her stethoscope. The wheezing confirmed airway constriction. "Mr. Carter, can you hear me? I'm a doctor. Try to breathe slowly." No response. Anna quickly grabbed an epinephrine syringe from her bag. If this was anaphylaxis, adrenaline was his only chance. She injected it into his thigh, while calling 911. "Need ambulance immediately. Possible anaphylaxis. Male mid-30s Oak Street." Anna monitored his vitals. After several tense minutes, his breathing began to stabilize and the blue tint faded from his lips. She exhaled in relief, but remained vigilant. "Lily, you did an amazing job calling me. He's going to be okay." Lily nodded, but kept staring anxiously at her father. Anna sat beside Ryan, rechecking his pulse. He stirred, eyelids fluttering. "Don't move yet," she said gently. "An ambulance is coming." Ryan opened his eyes, dazed and surprised. "Who are you?" "I'm Dr. Anna Smith. Your daughter called me." He turned toward Lily, pain and gratitude flickering in his eyes. "Lily, thank you," he whispered before closing his eyes, exhausted. Distant ambulance sirens pierced the winter silence. Anna opened the door for paramedics as they loaded Ryan onto a stretcher. Lily rushed over and grabbed Anna's hand. "Can you come with me?" she asked, voice trembling. Anna looked into Lily's blue eyes, feeling something warm and aching stir inside her. She nodded. "Of course." As the ambulance pulled away from Oak Street, the red light of the house faded behind a curtain of snow. Anna sat beside Lily, the little girl's hand gripping hers tightly. She didn't know why her number had been in Ryan's phone, or why she'd rushed out for a stranger's call. But something in Lily's voice told Anna this wasn't just another emergency. It was a beginning she never saw coming. Snow continued falling softly as the ambulance disappeared into the night. The red glow of the house faded into mist as Anna sat in Cedar Falls Hospital, still holding Lily's hand. The small girl had stopped crying, but her eyes remained fixed on the emergency room doors. The waiting area hummed with fluorescent lights and the faint scent of antiseptic. Lily's wide blue eyes, rimmed with red from the long night, reflected exhaustion and worry. Anna glanced at the wall clock, 4 a.m. She'd been there over an hour since paramedics rushed Ryan into the ER. Doctors confirmed he'd suffered anaphylactic reaction, possibly from food or an unidentified allergen. Thanks to Anna's quick adrenaline shot, his condition had stabilized, but he needed observation. Anna didn't need to stay. Her shift had ended hours ago. But looking down at Lily, who clung to her hand as if afraid she'd vanish, Anna knew she couldn't leave. "Lily," Anna said gently, crouching to meet the girl's eyes. "Your dad's going to be okay. The doctors here are really good. Do you want something to drink? Water? Hot chocolate?" Lily shook her head, clutching her teddy bear. "I want to stay with Daddy." Her voice was small but firm, carrying maturity beyond her years. Anna nodded, guiding Lily onto a chair and draping her own coat over the girl's shoulders. Hospital air crept through Lily's thin pajamas. She'd run to open the door without putting on warmer clothes. "Are you cold?" "No," Lily replied, though her small shoulders trembled. Anna pulled the coat snugger around her, strange warmth spreading through her chest. It had been so long since she felt this needed, not just as a doctor, but as someone who could bring comfort and safety. The emergency room door swung open. Dr. Martinez, one of Anna's colleagues, stepped out removing his mask. He looked surprised to see her. "Dr. Smith, I heard you administered first aid. Well done. The patient's out of danger, but we're keeping him overnight for monitoring." Anna nodded, relieved. "How is he now?" "Stable but weak. Likely a food allergy. We're awaiting test results. He's awake, but didn't want to talk much. Just asked about his daughter." Dr. Martinez looked down at Lily with a kind smile. "Would you like to see your dad?" Lily jumped up immediately, then hesitated, looking at Anna for approval. Anna smiled. "Want me to come with you?" The little girl nodded. They entered the emergency room together. Ryan lay on the hospital bed, for drip attached to his arm. He looked pale and worn, dark hair tousled, but his brown eyes were more alert. When he saw Lily, he tried to sit up. Anna gently placed a hand on his shoulder. "Don't move yet. You need rest." Ryan looked at her with surprise and gratitude. "You're the doctor who came to my house." "Anna Smith," she replied calmly. "Lily called me." "Lily?" Ryan turned to his daughter, voice weak. "What did you do, sweetheart? Calling someone in the middle of the night?" "I was scared," Lily said, eyes brimming again. "You were on the floor. I didn't know what else to do." Ryan sighed, pulling her into his arms despite wincing from the movement. "I'm sorry. I'm okay now." He looked up at Anna, his expression deepening. "Thank you. I don't know what else to say." Anna shook her head. "No need. I was just doing my job." But when she looked into Ryan's eyes, she sensed something more than gratitude. There was quiet sadness there, a loneliness she recognized because she carried it too. "You should rest," Anna said, looking away to stay professional. "I'll take Lily home if that's okay." "No!" Lily burst out, grabbing Anna's hand. "I don't want to go home. I want to stay with Daddy." Ryan looked between them, weighing something. "You've already done so much. I don't want to trouble you further." "It's no trouble," Anna answered quickly. She didn't know why she was so insistent. Maybe it was the look in Lily's eyes, or the emptiness in that house. A loneliness too familiar to ignore. "I'll stay until you're discharged. Lily needs someone here." Ryan hesitated, then nodded. "Thank you," he said again, softer this time, as if unused to relying on others. Morning light broke by the time Anna brought Lily back to the house on Oak Street. Pale dawn filtered through snow, making wooden rooftops shimmer like they'd been dusted with silver. Inside, the house was old but cozy. Wooden walls displayed family photos. A young blonde woman smiling beside Lily and Ryan. Anna guessed it was Lily's mother, and her heart gave a slight ache. She'd heard stories like this in Cedar Falls. Families fractured by tragedy, leaving behind unfillable spaces. "Would you like something to eat?" Anna asked, guiding Lily into the kitchen. The girl shook her head, then pointed hesitantly at a cereal box. Anna smiled, poured a bowl, added milk, and sat across from Lily, watching her eat small spoonful while her eyes drifted toward the front door, waiting for her father. "You're the best doctor," Lily said suddenly, voice small but sure. "I knew you'd save him." Anna chuckled, but something warm rose in her chest. "I just did what needed to be done. You're the brave one, you called me." Lily smiled for the first time. A small, radiant smile like sunlight breaking through snowfall. Anna felt something lift inside her, as if the weight of Michael's betrayal had lightened just a bit. When Lily finished eating, Anna led her upstairs to her bedroom. The small room was decorated with star-patterned wallpaper and a pink blanket. Lily climbed in, still hugging her teddy bear. "Will you stay with me until Daddy comes home?" Anna hesitated. She should go home, shower, sleep off her long shift. But looking into Lily's eyes, she couldn't say no. "Of course I'll stay." She tucked the blanket around Lily and sat beside her until the girl drifted off. Morning light streamed through the window, casting a glow on her messy golden curls. Anna stood quietly and returned to the living room, sitting on the sofa and staring out at the snow beyond the red-lit window. She didn't know why she was still here. Maybe it was Lily, or Ryan's quiet thanks, or something more intangible. The sense that this house, for all its emptiness, was calling to her. She closed her eyes and let the fireplace warmth wrap around her. Outside, snow continued to fall, but in this moment, she felt a peace she hadn't known in a long time. Over the next 2 weeks, Anna became a fixture in Ryan and Lily's lives. She stopped by after work, bringing cookies, reading bedtime stories, helping with homework. Lily laughed more, talked more, and her stories weren't just about missing her mother anymore. Ryan remained guarded but grateful. Anna learned he was a widowed father who'd left medicine after losing his wife during surgery. He now worked as CEO of Cedar Falls Medical Center, but carried deep sadness. A man retreating from life to protect what remained. One evening, Anna arrived to find the mood had shifted. Ryan was distant, cold, deliberately keeping his distance. "Is everything okay?" Anna asked. "Fine," Ryan replied, avoiding her eyes. "I just think maybe you don't need to come by so often." Lily's feeling better. "I can handle things." Anna felt like she'd been doused with cold water. "What do you mean?" "I thought Lily needed me." "Lily adores you," Ryan said, finally turning to her with distant eyes. "But you have your own life. You're young. You have options. You deserve a life that's not tied down to a family like ours." Anna realized Ryan had seen her with Michael at the hospital when her ex had tried to reconcile. She wanted to explain, to tell him she'd rejected Michael completely, but Ryan's cold gaze silenced her. "If that's what you want," she said, voice tight, "then I won't bother you anymore." She grabbed her coat and left. The ice on Oak Street sparkled under streetlights, cold and sharp like the ache in her chest. The red glow from the house window spilled into the night, but this time it no longer felt warm. A week passed in painful silence. Anna tried focusing on work, but she couldn't stop thinking about Lily and Ryan. She didn't visit their home, respecting Ryan's words, but every time she drove past Oak Street, her eyes drifted to the house with the red light. At the cabin, Ryan sat in the living room, fireplace casting shadows across his face. Lily lay asleep on the couch, but she'd been quieter since Anna stopped coming. Ryan pulled out his phone, staring at a photo Lily had taken. Anna and Lily smiling beside a puzzle set. He'd seen Anna with her ex-boyfriend twice, and, though it was clear she'd rejected him, Ryan couldn't shake the thought that she deserved better. A life free from scars like his. He'd pushed her away thinking it was protection. But watching Lily sleep with such sadness, he wondered if he'd made the biggest mistake of his life. One frigid afternoon, Lily stood outside Cedar Falls Elementary in her blue coat and tiny boots, waiting for Ryan to pick her up. But today, she didn't wait. She watched classmates being picked up one by one, then quietly turned and walked away. Her little boots left prints in the snow as she walked with determination toward the hospital. She was going to find the one person she believed could bring joy back to both her and her father. The road was long and cold for a 6-year-old. Wind stung her cheeks red, but her eyes remained focused on her mission. At the hospital, Anna had just finished her shift when Nurse Patricia came rushing over, breathless. "Anna, there's a little girl at the gate. She says she wants to see you. She looks like Lily." Anna's heart stopped. She ran to the entrance and there stood Lily, small and fragile in the cold wind, hugging her teddy bear, blue eyes red and puffy. "Lily, Anna dropped to her knees, pulling the girl into her arms. "What are you doing here? Why did you come alone?" Lily trembled, tears rolling down her cheeks. "Miss Anna," she choked out, "why haven't you come to our house? I missed you so much. Daddy says you're busy, but he's sad too. I see him looking at your photo every night. I just want you to come back." Anna's eyes stung. She hugged Lily tighter, feeling the little girl's body shiver. "Oh, Lily, I've missed you so much, but your dad didn't want me to come anymore." "That's not true." Lily shook her head fiercely. "Daddy needs you. I know he does. I want us to be a family." Lily's words cut straight through Anna's heart. She couldn't walk away. Not after Lily had braved the cold alone just to find her. "Okay, Lily," Anna said, voice shaking. "I'll take you home, and we'll talk to your dad. I promise." Anna drove through icy streets with Lily in the passenger seat, one small hand gripping hers. When they reached Oak Street, the red lights still glowed, casting warmth over the snow-covered lawn. The door flung open before Anna could knock. Ryan stood there, pale and panicked. "Lily," he cried, scooping his daughter into his arms. "Where did you go? I've been calling everywhere." "I was terrified." He stopped when he saw Anna, shock replacing panic. "You found her?" "Lily found me," Anna said firmly. "She walked to the hospital, Ryan, alone in this cold." Ryan looked at Lily, then back at Anna, still holding his daughter tightly. "Lily, why would you do that? Do you know how worried I was? I wanted Miss Anna to come back." Lily said fiercely, "You're sad. I'm sad. Miss Anna makes us happy. Why won't you let her stay?" Ryan froze, her words striking deep. In the quiet hallway, Anna turned to Ryan, her gaze serious but gentle. "Ryan, I don't know why you push me away, but I can't ignore Lily. She walked across town to find me. You can't stop me from caring about her, or about you." Ryan lowered his head, hands clenched. "I was wrong," he said, voice raw. "I saw you with that man at the hospital. I thought you deserved a life without scars like mine, without the burden of a widowed father." He looked up, eyes red. "I used to be a doctor, Anna. I used to believe I could save people. But when my wife died on my operating table, I realized I was helpless. I was terrified that if I let you in, I'd fail again. I wouldn't be able to protect you." Anna stepped closer, placing her hand on his shoulder. "You don't get to decide for me, Ryan. That man is my past. I turned him down because I don't want him. I chose to be here with you and Lily because I want to. You and Lily are my family." Ryan looked up, eyes filled with unshed tears. "Family," he whispered, voice cracking. "I lost what that meant when my wife died. I don't know if I'm worthy of you, Anna." "I understand," she said firmly. "But I'm not going anywhere. I need you, and I think you need me too." He broke down, shoulders trembling. For the first time in years, he let himself cry. Anna pulled him into a hug, and he didn't resist. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I was wrong to push you away. I don't want to lose you." She smiled through misty eyes. "You're not losing me. I'm here, and I'm staying." From the living room, Lily peeked through the door, a bright smile spreading across her face. She hugged her teddy bear tighter, knowing everything would be okay. The fireplace cast warm glow over all three of them, filling the room with tender heat against the winter chill. Outside, the red lights still glowed, but now the wooden house no longer felt cold. Anna, Ryan, and Lily had found each other again. Not through grand promises, but through quiet moments that brought them together as a true family. Winter in Cedar Falls began to soften, snow melting along Oak Street into glistening puddles. The wooden house with its red window no longer felt lonely. After Lily's brave journey to find Anna, The invisible wall between Anna and Ryan had crumbled completely. Anna became an irreplaceable part of their lives, bringing cookies, telling stories, drawing pictures with Lily. Ryan, inspired by the night Anna saved his life and the way she cared for Lily, transformed Cedar Falls Medical Center into more than just a healthcare facility. He made it a place of connection. He launched a first aid training program, teaching everyone from children to seniors how to respond to emergencies. He asked Anna to be the lead instructor. "You're the perfect person for this," he told her as they prepared the classroom. "Lily and I are living proof." The program became vital to the Cedar Falls community. Ryan worked tirelessly, hosting workshops, distributing free EpiPens, inviting doctors from nearby towns. One weekend morning, in the cozy kitchen of their wooden house, Ryan, Anna, and Lily made bread together. Lily, wearing an oversized apron, giggled as flour covered her cheeks. "I'm going to make the best bread ever for Miss Anna," she declared. "I bet you will," Anna laughed, helping her knead dough. Moments like these, simple and real, had become the rhythm of their shared life. The one-year anniversary of the first aid program was celebrated on a snowy evening at the community center. Ryan stood on stage in a black suit, his voice calm as he thanked the community. "A year ago," he began, eyes scanning the crowd before resting on Anna and Lily in the front row, "I never imagined I'd be standing here, but thanks to one very special person, my daughter and I found light in the darkness." Anna felt her heart race. She hadn't expected Ryan to mention her so openly. Lily whispered, hugging her teddy bear, "He's talking about you, Miss Anna." Ryan stepped down from the stage and walked toward Anna, his gaze gentle yet unwavering. The room grew quiet, sensing something momentous. He knelt before her and pulled a simple silver ring from his pocket, engraved with the initials S and E. "Anna Smith," he said, voice steady but echoing through the hall. "A wrong number at 3 a.m. led you to save my life. But more than that, you saved my heart and my daughter's. You gave us a family, a reason to hope again. I can't promise a perfect life, but I promise to love and protect you with everything I have. Will you be part of our family forever?" Anna froze, eyes filling with tears as she looked into his sincere gaze. Lily jumped up and shouted, "Say yes, Miss Anna." The room erupted in laughter and warm applause. Anna smiled through her tears, taking Ryan's hand. "Of course, Ryan. I want to be part of your family forever." Ryan slid the ring onto her finger, stood up, and pulled her into a hug. Lily ran toward them, wrapping her arms around them both. The hall filled with clapping, laughter, and the soft shimmer of lanterns overhead. After the celebration, they returned to the wooden house. Lily yawned and whispered before bed, "Good night, new mommy." Anna kissed her forehead, eyes misty with joy. In the living room by the fireplace, Anna and Ryan sat hand in hand. "I never thought I'd find happiness again," Ryan said, eyes on the flames. "You changed everything, Anna." "And so did you," she replied, squeezing his hand. "You and Lily gave me a family, a place to belong." The red light from the window blended with the firelight, warming the entire house. Winter in Cedar Falls no longer felt cold. Anna, Ryan, and Lily had become a family, not through grand declarations, but through quiet, everyday moments. Through loaves of bread, first aid classes, and a silver ring etched with S and E. Outside, snow continued to fall, but inside their hearts, it was finally spring.